State Buckeyes. Taking on a playoff team from last year, the Clemson Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. We are almost there. Time to find out who'll be headed to the national championship game. Choosing to field this one. Gets it to the 25-yard line. That's where they'll start the drive. Semi-final game with a pass. On the move now. Looking deep on the very first play. And it's hauled in. Catch made way downfield. They bring him down, but it's a big play. All the way to the 43.
This is why this Clemson offense is so tough to defend. You get caught up in the running game and the threat of the quarterback as a potential run threat. You leave yourself one-on-one, and then you can make these throws downfield to dynamic playmakers on the perimeter.
And the Tigers hustle to the line to crank up the tempo. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. The outfield shot is incomplete. Brings up third down.
That ball just seemed to sail on it. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch and bounce, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
You make the tackle inside the 30, it'll be first down there.
That's how you keep the opening drive alive right there. Good, hard, tough running to be able to pick up that first down and a third down conversion.
The Tigers pick up enough yardage to get a fresh set of downs. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. The pass is way off the mark. Not sure who he meant to throw that ball to. Second and 10 here. And the quarterback dropping back. Receiver makes the catch. Big moment on the opening drive. They face third down. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Running out of time in the pocket. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on third down.
But the defense picks the right time to get after this quarterback. Third down, critical down and distance. Do a good job of dialing things up and good coverage downfield. He didn't have anywhere to go with the ball. I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. Comes the return from deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 23, brought it out, tried to make a play, but good coverage that time. They'll run it here. They test the middle, but gets stopped. That run goes nowhere.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What is an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack. more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Catch made down the left side. An explosive play. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid game.
That's a great play by this offense to keep the drive alive, and a good find by the quarterback on third down.
Buckeyes with 1st and 10 here. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. Tackle made after a huge gain all the way to the 40.
Boy, another great throw and catch here by the Buckeyes, and it just makes you think back how far this offense has come from the days of being known of 3 yards in a cloud of dust to now being one of the more efficient passing offenses in the country. Year after year, you go back to Cardell Jones and J.T. Barrett, all the way back to Troy Smith, and most recently with C.J. Stroud and Justin Fields. Just another great quarterback that we're watching here today for the Buckeyes.
2nd down after that previous play. Handoff here from the shotgun. They make the tackle, but the offense has a 1st down now at the 21.
Just a great play by the running back here. Just finding his lanes and exploding through the gap when it opened up.
How aggressive will they be on this 1st down play? Off the play fake, looking to throw. It's an out route, the catch made. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
This is why running the football is so important. You run the ball and you go play action. It affects the eyes of the safeties and the linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. He stopped just short of that 1st down marker, inches away from it.
Chris, a really great job here with the quarterback and the receiver. This is all about timing. Quarterback gets back, no hitch in his delivery, hits the ball out in front of the receiver where he can run away from the defender for a nice completion.
The gain moves the football to the 6-yard line. It'll be 1st down and goal.
Wow, you love to see this. First drive of the game, and the offense goes to the ground game to come up with that critical 1st down here on 3rd down. Impressive, and now they got a real shot here inside the 10-yard line.
Into the end zone. Throws it too far over everyone's head and incomplete.
Well, if nobody's open, you can't risk the possession like this. Tossing it into coverage in the end zone, that's a good way to earn a spot on the bench.
Nothing on 1st down, so now it's 2nd and goal from the 6. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Launching one to the end zone. He makes the catch. Touchdown, Buckeyes. High-end execution on a long drive, and that's why this team made it to the college football playoff.
That's exactly right. Being able to mix in the run with a pass, picking up 1st downs, and eventually coming up with the touchdown. That is a tough thing to do. They made it look easy.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Rodriguez. He's got some daylight, turning on the speed. On the move. Can he make it? They can't catch him. Touchdown. A kick return for a touchdown in a playoff game. This stadium has come alive.
How badly does this guy and this unit want to get to the national championship? This is huge and a game-changing moment that I think we may be looking back at as a turning point in the game. Great blocks and great speed there for the touchdown.
Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. And it'll be tackled right at the 20. That's a good job of the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Fires it to the wideout. Makes the grab and keeps the foot in bounds. That's going to be enough for a 1st down. Great play.
Boy, what a big-time play here by this wide receiver. You know, sometimes, Chris, I wonder if Woody Hayes would be enjoying this modern passing attack from his Buckeyes. And I like to think that winning would outweigh any concerns he may have about that ball being in the air so often.
Will be taken down, but he crosses midfield at the 48.
Chris, what I love here is just the vision by the running back. Showing great patience, the hole opens up, and then he's able to use his speed to pick up some good yards.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Moves out of the pocket. And they chase him down outside the pocket for a sack. So Clemson has the lead here, Kirk, as we head to the quarter break. We've reached the end of one in this quest to move one step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. They flipped ends of the field. We're ready now for the second period. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Looking for a man. Pass rush closing in. Trapped again in the pocket.
Chris, there's another sack by a Clemson defender. And, you know, so often in football we get so caught up in the quarterbacks and the spread looks and the big explosive plays on offense. But you think about where Clemson's been for the last 10 or 12 years, I think their defense deserves as much credit as guys like Trevor Lawrence and Deshaun Watson. This
caught way downfield for a huge gain. Oh, and he hits out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
You know, we've seen this guy make a lot of plays, but one of the things that really stands out to me is his desire to want to come down with the ball. Here, the ball is deflected. Instead of giving up on the play, he still has that desire to come up with the catch to help his quarterback out.
Quick completion to the tight end.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
The completion makes it second down. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. The Buckeyes look to keep this drive moving. How aggressive do you get on first and 10?
That's going to be enough for the first down, and just as you'd expect, here comes that up-tempo approach by this offense.
Fired into a tight window and picked off.
That offensive coordinator is going to have some choice words for his quarterback over the phone on the sideline after that throw. You have to be more careful with the football.
Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. They've got the lead, but hadn't settled for a field goal last time out. They'd love to find the end zone here. Stopped short of the marker after just a short game.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here, keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And he'll set up to throw. The receiver grabs it. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a first down.
The offense really clicking here. First down, looking to throw the ball. That's caught. It's Rodriguez. Finding some room at the 25. They make the tackle, but all the way down to the 17. And the Tigers looking to use the up-tempo offense here. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. He escapes the pocket. He'll throw it now. Quick throw, catch made. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Here in the age of the mobile quarterback, you saw it right there. The ability to scramble out of the pocket, extend the play, and make passes like that is invaluable to the offense.
No stopping him on that run. Touchdown, Tigers.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
And he knocks through the PAT. So after putting up the touchdown the kickoff team is out there and booted away. And the return starts just inside the end zone. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. Looking to throw it on first down. Pass caught on a comeback route. Really solid first down gain. He's just short of the marker, so maybe a chance here to take a downfield shot.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Pass complete. It's second down now. Gonna run it. It's Richardson. He's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage.
Well, it's a beautiful run here for the first down, really living up to that reputation of the great backs that they've had over the years. Think about Archie Griffin and Eddie George, Ezekiel Elliott, J.K. Dobbins, just so many great backs. We're seeing another one right here.
Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. The ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Solid gain, moves the ball to the 43.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run, you can go to play action, and really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Second down play coming up for this offense. We go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. They stop him, but it's a first down.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back just seems to have a nose for that first down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
The Buckeyes will line up on 1st and 10. Offense switches it up here, looking to throw the ball now. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
He just has to be protected better than that. He's the guy who can shift the tenure of a game. It's the offensive line's job to ensure he's kept clean.
Incomplete, so it's second down and 10. From the shotgun, drops back, looking for an open man. Caught over the middle. It's Richardson. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. Clock is still running. Not to hurry up here, but it's a crucial third down. Out of the gun now on third down. Here comes a deep shot. And it's incomplete. We'll let it fly on third down, but now it brings up fourth.
Yeah, these guys aren't able to hook up here on this third down, but you got to give a shout out to the defense for making it hard to convert here. They've been great on third down all year. It's a rare miss and a good job by this defense.
Trying for a fourth down completion. Finds his receiver. That's enough for the first down. They've got him, but they convert on fourth down, and the drive keeps going.
Boy, the defense is in the right coverage here. Looked like they had exactly what they wanted to be able to come up with a stop here on fourth down. But there's the timing between a quarterback and the receiver. They knew exactly where they needed to go. Great timing and a first down.
They'll have to hurry now. Second down with the clock ticking. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Slides the quick throw. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
Timeout is called by the defense. That's their first of the half. If they third and short here in the playoff on the 10th play of this drive.
here near the end of the half, leaning on the run game to cut into this lead and make this a one-possession game. We're talking about seizing some momentum.
And the extra point splits the uprights. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with a touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. Bringing it out, it's Rodriguez. They stop him at the 11. Not good field position to start the drive. So they'll start this drive here with less than a minute remaining on the first half clock. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. He rolls out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
Looking to throw it deep. Got a man. Catch made. Big play. They drag him down after a big gain. Ball moved all the way to the 38.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
First down, looking to throw the football. It's another deep shot. And he's got it. Touchdown, Clemson.
I'll tell you what, in this first half, this quarterback seems to be making all the right reads and showing the accuracy that he's shown all year long. Outstanding pass, great conversion. They put 6 more on the board.
And they tack on the extra point. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. He's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. Tackling at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here. Less than 30 seconds before halftime. And we're going to throw now on first down. Looking deep to the right side. The catch is made for a huge pickup. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. On first and 10, looking to throw. The pocket breaking down. And it's incomplete with just 2 seconds remaining.
Man, he got crushed there, didn't he, Chris? And we know this guy is their superstar. He's their leader. But based on that last play, this offensive line's got to do a better job of recognizing that they got to take care of him.
And there's the handoff. Fights through the tackler. He'll be brought down, and that will wrap up the first half of play. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Tigers will kick this away to start the second half. He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. He stopped at the 20, tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And the Ohio State offense comes back onto the field. They need to get things going here in the third quarter, already trailing by a couple possessions. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
Well, if somebody talks about a play being blown up, this is a great example of that. That's exhibit A for how to be physical on defense.
So they get nothing in the first down run. Brings up 2nd and 10 from their own 20. Taking a deep shot here to the right. They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there. But now it's third down.
Well, the defense better be aggressive here themselves. Clearly, we're seeing an approach by this offense that they're going to attack downfield. Probably saw something in the first half that they could take advantage of. They come out early and try to hit it for a big one.
Third down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the third quarter.
job here by the backer, just mirroring the quarterback, reading his eyes, and then stepping in front of that throw, comes up with it, and then he goes back to high school, shows you what he can do with the ball in his hands, takes it in for a touchdown.
Point after, up and good. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. They'll return it from inside the 5. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. Here comes the powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick 6 last time out here. Looking for his big tight end. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. They bring him down, but it's a big gainer for the 47.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Boy, a great play here by a Clemson defender. It makes you think of all these great Clemson defenders they've had over the years, like the Fridge or Daquan Bowers, Vic Beasley, Grady Jarrett. Of course, most recently, Miles Murphy, who got drafted just a few years ago. Always great defensive lineman, allows this defense to be athletic. And with players like this, it's just a defense you do not want to face.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. He's looking deep here. It's caught inside the 30 and still going. Tackle made after a big gain. Ball moves to the 21.
What a gain here. Big play for this offense. The quarterback and the receiver just seem to be in sync. Tough on that corner to try to make a play on that ball.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Oh, and it's incomplete. He flat out dropped what would have been a touchdown. 2nd down coming up now.
Oh, my gosh. The defense busting coverage. Leave the receiver wide open, and boy, oh, boy, did they catch a break.
2nd down, we're going to throw it. Catch made on the out route. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage. Buckeyes will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Can he get there on the ground? They convert on 3rd down now. He sets up 1st and goal from the 9. Here we go, 1st and goal. A touchdown here gets him right back into this game. Wants to throw it. Pass caught. Can he get in? And he's down at the 3-yard line.
Boy, tight windows is always down here. They have trust in throwing it. Just have to be smart.
See if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. Some confusion on the snap count. A false start cost him 5 yards. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Offense facing 2nd and goal. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
And they get stopped here on 2nd down. It's going to bring up a 3rd and goal situation. And from this far back out, wouldn't be surprised to see them go through the air. Just don't want the quarterback to take a sack here. Make sure he gets the ball out of his hands quickly.
Great job with the defense so far. It's 3rd and goal from a long way out. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Looking for 6. That's the 3rd pick tonight thrown by this QB. Across midfield. Inside the 30. To finally bring him down, but what a play, the takeaway, and a huge gain on the return.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
Ball comes loose, and the defense the first down. He's sacked. He's brought down right at the 5-yard line.
That takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
Second and long now from their own 5-yard line. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Wide open downfield. Moves the ball out across the 30. That's good for a first down. And that completion puts him over 300 yards passing today.
Yeah, anytime a quarterback has a day like this, really it all has to come together with the offensive line play, the receivers running these great routes, and he's just in sync. He's kind of in that zone right now. He'll be the first one to tell you how much his teammates have helped him out today.
Pressure is coming. Let's it fly out of the wideout. The senior quarterback off target there. Threw it behind him. Incompletion sets up a second down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Wide open downfield. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a first down. Poor guys looking to crank up the tempo a bit. So early movement from the offense that'll push him back 5. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Third down plays coming up. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Chris, this offensive coordinator is going to have to adjust. We've seen hits and sacks and pressure on this quarterback all game long. They've got to find a solution to create more time for the quarterback to be able to throw the football, or maybe completely overhaul and change what they're doing on offense.
And he's throwing for it on fourth down. He's got it. And that is enough for a first down. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice game there.
That's why you practice and work on these routes. When you get to a fourth down, you trust the receiver to run not only a good route, but know exactly where he needs to go to be able to get the distance for that first down.
Swarm with a pass rush. The sack.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
Second and long for this offense after the sack. Grab down the middle. It's Richardson. And they got him. So Clemson has the lead here, Kirk, as we head to the quarter break. With 3 quarters in the books with a chance to stay alive in the playoff at stake, let's take a quick look at the stats so far. And now entering the final period of play, is there an epic comeback in store? We're going to find out. We begin the quarter with a crucial play, offense setting up for this third down. Throwing off play action. Looking deep downfield to the left. Another pick. Wow, that's the 4th tonight. He could go. You finally tackle him, but what a tremendous play. The pick and then that return.
I just don't think there's anything else you can do as a play caller. You've got to be able to throw the ball downfield. You just got to hope that your quarterback and receivers can execute when the defense knows it's coming. Here, the interception cost them.
Nothing open downfield, so we'll just throw it away.
This offense has had a great day today. The game is out of reach. I'd be curious to know why the starting quarterback's even still in the game, and why is he throwing the football?
So after the incompletion, it's second down. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Nice grab. It's DeMarco. You make the tackle, but that's an excellent gain. Moves the ball to the 33.
they've got a lead here late in the game, and the play calling, I think, shows you how much confidence they have in this quarterback. He's had a pretty clean game today, and this decision to still throw the ball with the lead shows you that they believe he's going to make the right decisions and make accurate throws.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Looking downfield near the end zone. Touchdown, Clemson. They are pouring it on now.
Oh, this is how you start to get rolling. That's 2 touchdowns so far, and the more he gets fed, the more often he's going to cash in.
And the PAT is good. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Solid coverage here. They get him at the 15. That's when the offense will take over. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. They had some good things going on the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. Catch made on the right side. Gets out of bounds after a solid gain.
Hey, it's positive yards, right? And that's never a bad thing. But let's face it, these guys got a long way to go in a short amount of time to do it. So let's get the ball downfield.
And it's hauled in. Catch made way downfield. The senior makes an excellent catch there and is brought down.
Chris, here we are in the fourth quarter. These guys are trailing. Hasn't been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Chris, I'm really surprised by the way this game has turned out. That's another sack by this defense. They've done such a great job of preparing a plan to get ready for one of the top quarterbacks in the country. They've kept him out of sync, applied pressure, and a big part of the reason they're enjoying this lead right now.
It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down.
I love the idea of the defense getting more speed on the field, whether it's nickel or dime, get as many defensive backs on the field as you can, and then sit back when you're working with this kind of lead in the fourth quarter. You don't want to give up the big play, force them to throw underneath, tackle them inbounds, and keep that.
And that is interception number 5 as the nightmare performance continues.
Well, that interception really about cost him the game here. And I understand. You got to do everything you can to get back in it, down by a couple scores. But the interception, for the most part, seals the deal for the defense.
And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
I'm not really sure why you're stopping the clock here, leading by so much in the fourth quarter. Run the ball, run the clock, and you can walk out of here with a win.
Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Bringing pressure. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time, and now third down coming up.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. Defense will wrap him up after an 8-yard gain. It'll bring up fourth down.
Boy, this defense can fly to the football. He does a nice job of breaking one tackle, but look at the defenders. 5, 6 guys flying to the football to keep him short of the first down.
Looking to scramble. Takes a deep shot down the middle. It's incomplete. The defense makes a big fourth down stop.
Because there are a lot of coaches out there that will just say, hey, listen, it's the opponent's job to stop us, and they could be right. But with the game like it is right now with such a comfortable lead, I'm not sure if this was entirely needed.
Tries to avoid the rush and just gets rid of it.
It's just so hard in these late-game situations when you're trailing by this much to try to get the ball downfield against nickel or dime coverage. They're inviting you to take that underneath throw, hoping you burn the clock as you go.
He hands it off from the gun. Gets the first and still running. They bring him down, but a nice play moves the football to 31 and a first down.
Well, depending on the temperament of the head coach, he's either turning to the bench and screaming, what in the heck was that all? Or maybe he's just kind of keeping that to himself, thinking, all right, maybe this is something to build on. Maybe something positive can come out of this. You're going to have some bad games from time to time. We'll see how he gets his team ready in the future. That right there, that's what they've been looking for all game.
That completion makes it second and medium. Takes the handoff, looking to throw. Looking for the wideout. Almost intercepted. He caught it, but could not stay in bounds. Incomplete.
Oh, my gosh. What a play by that defender. The only thing is it doesn't come back in bounds for the interception, but a great effort, and he shows his athletic ability on that play.
He dumps it off to the tight end. And he's tackled just short of that first down marker. Good job by the defense.
Well, playing with the lead, good job by this defense to keep the receiver in bounds. Try to keep that clock moving, trying to secure a victory.
No, he didn't make it. He stopped short on fourth down, and that could be a fatal blow to this offense.
Well, they just had to go for this, Chris. Pretty obvious. Not much of a choice. Down late in the game like this, you got to be aggressive. You got to take a chance. This was clearly just not their day.
Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
He's running out of time here. He flips it to the back across the middle. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39.
Now, I've really enjoyed watching this guy play all year, and it's been great to see him in person today. Making good decisions, accurate throws, and keeping this offense moving.
First down, looking to throw the ball. It's picked off. He tried to fire the ball into a tight window. Breaks into the open. Touchdown, Buckeyes. 6 points for the defense in this playoff game. What a moment.
Chris, how about the defense coming up with a huge play here? Not only the turnover, but it leads them to a score with a touchdown on this interception. Now they're trying to get back into this game. They may have a shot to make it a lot closer than what we thought.
It's intercepted. Tried to fire it into a tight window. Well, after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Zone. It's Rodriguez. Tackled at the 12. The coach wishes he left that one in the end zone. First play of the drive now. They're backed up at the 12-yard line. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Receiver makes the grab, breaking free at the 35. He'll move the 6 on that one. It's a first down at the 42. Another big play for this offense, Kirk. They are not throttling back here, even with a comfortable lead in the fourth quarter.
This defensive coverage seems one step behind the entire game. Even when they call the right coverage,
looking to make a big play downfield. Up inside the red zone and still running. Finally tackled down at the 17-yard line. Now this offense in great scoring position.
Chris, how about this approach by this offensive play caller? Up big, fourth quarter, and they're still taking shots downfield looking for more points. I think they're trying to rub it in here a little bit.
On the move now. It's a fumble. The ball bounces out of bounds. The offensive possession and no loss of yardage on the play.
Boy, the offense has to feel incredibly fortunate that they are able to retain possession. The ball's on the ground. It ends up going out of bounds to give them another play and another opportunity in a game right now that they're trailing. They're looking for at the very least a field goal and still can hope for a touchdown.
Now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Defense is coming after him. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. He's not going to get the first down. It's fourth down. And the Tigers will look to convert here on fourth down. Needs a completion here on fourth down. running out of time in the pocket. But it's incomplete. The defense makes a huge fourth down stop.
Hey, let's face it, this aggressive approach has helped them build the lead that they've had. But what they've done now by not executing and getting this first down, they've given the opponent really good.
Looking to make a play deep downfield. Here's another interception. We're losing track. Could take it all the way. They finally tackle him, but an excellent return after the pick.
Oh, you feel terrible for this quarterback. He's played well all year. He's trying to make a play, trying to force it into coverage because they need points at this point in the game to try to advance into the next round of the playoffs. Puts it into coverage, and that's probably going to do it.
Oh, he can't come up with the catch in the end zone. It's going to be second down now.
Really good job here by the defense in coverage. Did a nice job here of staying in phase with the receiver. There's no chance for a completion at all.
Looking to the end zone. Oh, it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown.
Well, that's 2 straight incompletions. You'd hate for this offense to squander such really good field position. Let's see what they dial up here on third down.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Moves out of the pocket. Looking to the end zone. Oh, over the middle. It's DeMarco. They get him down, and that's how this game will end. Pocket 0-0. That's a great performance in a pressure moment, but now the job gets even more exciting, even bigger as they go on to the national championship game and play for that trophy.
And this is a new era. I mean, think about the weeks, the amount of games that these guys have been able to play, and to be able to accomplish this, to get to the national championship, that says everything about the endurance of this football team, both mentally and physically, and they get one more hurdle to see if they can become the national champs.
And that's going to do it. The winner survives and advances in the playoff bracket. We'll talk to you down the line. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.